So now 1, 2, 3, 4 between.
Because again, how deep are you going with these stairs, London?
Turn to cool.
Yeah, I was just looking at the dimensions of Groundland. It'll essentially be 7 blocks deep.
3, 4. Here.
Because we've gone obviously a lot deeper than that.
Turn to cool.
With the tube going down.
I think I got that right, don't I?
I think so.
Is Kyogre going to be where the stairs end?
In theory, yes.
Because depending on how deep we want to go with it, you could put this, like, instead of just going stair, 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 you could go like stair, slab, slab, stair, slab, slab, stair, etc., etc. That'll make it deeper and still give it an organic kind of funnel.
What the heck have you guys done?
What's going on? Away, my steed! Huh.
I do wonder, based off of what you were just saying, I'm not saying this is how you have to do it, I'm just pitching the idea.
Uh-huh.
What if instead of it just descending until it got to Kyogre the end, you have it descend for like half of the distance and then have like a little walking space that keeps people away from where Kyogre is exactly, so you don't walk up right to Kyogre's pedestal.
Okay, so how many blocks would you want around the pedestal wise? Like 2?
Probably. Just whatever ends up working out math-wise best. The only thing is, like, I feel like it would be a little awkward if you do it all the way to Kyogre, and then as you, like, walk down these steps, you basically just tumble straight into Kyogre himself, instead of giving Kyogre some space. Also, Kyogre could be a little awkward on this 9x9 with, like, his wingspan, so giving him a little bit of a berth to make that easier when we put him in would probably be ideal. Because his arms are going to go wide, so
yeah.
You don't want that to be clipping into the blocks if you have him, because if you have it go straight down the whole way, then you're, like, constraining Kyogre to where he has to be able to fit inside that 3x3. If his tail or his arms go out too far, they're going to be clipping into the blocks you've placed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you know what I think is actually going to be quite useful here?
What's that?
If you go down
Ew.
and place Kyogre.
Okay. The problem with
Because
that
then we'll
is I
have
don't
more
know
like-
how deep to place him until you put the blocks.
Well, I mean, just temporary for now, so we can see how big he is.
Well, his
And
What I was going to do is
his
just
size
build
is,
out
like-
and do a 3x3 at this level, Dave, so he can just pull up Kyogre there, and then we can see how big Kyogre will be.
Kyogre, I mean, like,
and
also
look
I get
around
to
it.
choose the size. It's just a matter of, like, you know, we don't want him to be tiny compared to Groudon and Rayquaza.
No, that's true.
So I can adjust his size. If we're like, oh, if Kyogre was just a bit smaller, it would work. We could put him down one size as long as it doesn't make him look minuscule. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jet, I'm sorry I walked away from you, by the way. I thought I was going to come over here and say one thing, but now I'm having to, like, place stuff.
No, you're all good. I'm trying to not be jittery. The jitters are hitting.
Oh yeah.
The 20 ounces of caffeine is hitting hard. I'm currently dealing with the
Oh my
opposite
goodness,
of
all
being
this
tired.
kelp.
Yo, wait until Lauren gets here and we can show her exactly how much kelp we've got and she can make a kelp farm.
Oh, do you want this
I'm gonna
kelp that I was
freak out.
about to delete?
No, it's fine. I can get more later. It's real easy.
I'm in creative, so I was just going to dump it because I don't want it. So you want me to
Yeah,
put
go for
Kyogre
it.
on this?
Yeah, so we can see how big it'll be, and if we need to make any adjustments to the size of the circle.
There you go.
I only see a Bulbasaur.
I'm pretty sure that's Kyogre. If you ask Lauren, I think she would say it's Kyogre.
Yeah, I definitely saw that Pokemon on the box art. That's definitely
Absolutely. It was
I'm looking at
Japanese
stream
version
right now.
only.
That's a Kyogre.
It is. I mean, all you have to do is look. Oh my god!
Look at this lad. Yeah, you see
I
how
was-
big this
I wanna see a
wingspan
Kyogre.
is?
I was standing there just looking, and suddenly there was a Bulbasaur on my screen.
Hey, you want to know the real kicker?
Dude,
Kyogre!
Hitmonlee.
Big
yeah,
fish.
absolutely. This is small.
Ooh.
Big fish. Bigger fish.
Go up
There's
the size.
microscopic.
Wait. I want to see the micro. Big fish.
That's Runt. That's probably the absolute smallest I would be willing to make Kyogre.
Yeah, I want him bigger than that.
Big.
You want him
big
bigger than
fish.
this?
I
Big
would think
fish.
so, yeah.
All right. How's that?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Well, that's the biggest he can be.
Oh, that's the
Big
biggest
fish.
it can be. So
Yeah, that's
so what-
ginormous.
so-
Okay, so this is Runt. This is too small, you
yeah.
said?
Yeah.
That's small.
Uh-huh.
That's ordinary.
Uh-huh.
Bigger.
Do you want it bigger?
Bigger.
Do you?
Let me animate it really quickly. I mean, like, the thing is like, what I was saying earlier is I want to make sure that we don't get his arms clipping into the wall. So, like, if he gets much bigger than this, his arms are already, like, you're not going to be able to go very deep at all. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's fair, I guess.
This is already, I'm pretty sure that we were going to have Groudon either at ordinary or small as well. So, I think we should plan around doing them as either small or Runt. This is small. I mean, like, that's not tiny. Like, for me, for this purpose, I think this is fine. I think if you want to do bigger than this, we're gonna have to scrap the whole same size pedestal thing, and you're gonna have to make this wider.
How narrow is the, for want of a better word, tube going to get?
I need a better word than tube. I don't know what you mean.
Well, this thing that we're walking on, this big wooden structure that we just made.
Yeah, okay, so altar. We'll call these altars. It's an altar if you're trying to put one of the Pokemon in the center of it.
Cool. So how narrow is that going to get? At the
Hey,
bottom
Mercy!
of Kyogre is the question.
Wait, Mercy?
Mercy's in the chat.
Oh, she's in the chat. I thought she joined the call. Hi, Mercy. How was the KFC dating sim game? I heard you were streaming it. I'm gonna have to watch that sometime. I played that with Slyro back in the day. It was very funny.
So I just got back. Was your plan for this to like shrink as it got lower, to match the size?
I don't know what you mean by shrink.
Well, just keep doing what you're saying.
Right now we're trying. So like we want this to be going down in level so that Kyogre, he's not going to be placed here. Lone Wolf put this here just so he can visualize.
Yeah.
Kyogre is going to be down like probably about where I am right now, give or take.
About here.
About
that
this
far
is
down?
this is just rough estimate. Rough estimate.
Right.
I thought you wanted it much lower.
Much lower would, I mean, lower is better. I'm
right.
starting to think the more we look at this, you just need to do away with the same size as Groudon idea, or just make Groudons bigger even, and just make this platform larger.
So you want this bigger, is what you're saying.
I want Kyogre to not be smaller than this, and I don't want his fins to be clipping into the walls when we get down to him. Is this ordinary? I could. This is small.
Bigger.
I would be fine to make him Runt at. Oh, I accidentally placed another Bulbasaur. I would be fine to make him. What size is he? He's small. I wouldn't mind making him Runt, but I would prefer him at small, which is this size.
Is small.
This is small.
So I mean, basically, what you're saying is you want this whole thing bigger.
I think that's the easiest solution.
All right.
You guys are the ones building it, though. And then,
Well,
I
yes,
mean, like, if we want to try and make Groudons bigger, conversely, I don't think we need to. I think Kyogre is just, like, the way that Kyogre's body dimensions are make him seem larger.
Yeah. I don't think
We can make Groudons a bit bigger if we need to. Rayquaza isn't going to be a problem because he's a snack, so.
I don't think that they need to be equal sizes. I think we were just going off of that size because it was a thing that we had already made, and it was like, if it works, then it, congruency.
If you don't mind making it bigger, I think that's the right solution. What do you think, Shroom?
I think I'll say I think making it bigger is a good idea because also I didn't realize the way that we were doing these stairs. It's bugging me that these stairs jut out from the wall, and it's going to look weird when we start trying to step it down. So I would have wanted to remake it anyway.
Lone Wolf, I love what you've done here.
I think that Michael had the same idea as me, whereby this outer circle was going to be the same diameter all the way down.
Yeah, which I don't think that's changing, right?
Well, if the steps are going in gradually, then it will. Like if you come
Well-
over here,
Well, first of all, I also don't think that that's how we should do it.
no, me neither.
I think I've given you guys enough to think about to where you
Yeah.
can continue between the three of you now. I'm going to go back to working with Jet while
That's
you
fine.
do, so I'm not just floating around doing nothing.
So, we'll make it bigger.
Love tap.
We just have to tear it all down.
We have to tear the
Which
whole
is
thing down.
fine.
It's on four. Let me do the sea lanterns because I have a silk touch pick.
Right, yeah. So, Lone Wolf, I'm not going to touch these stairs, but they do need to be changed. But if it's easier for them to be here while you adjust sizes, then
No,
that's fine.
Just
get rid of the
take it down.
stairs. All right.
Yeah, we're gonna make the whole platform bigger. So
All right. Let's. I think the best thing, and hopefully you can just get it done while we're tearing everything down, is to get these steps in place. Because I like I said, I didn't like how these were jutting out over the side. So I think that's where the wall should start going down from, is where the stairs are.
Between 2, 3, 4. Right there.
Are you back by the stairs, Chaos? Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, I don't have.
Oh,
my
did you
water.
step away?
I just fell. To the abyss. 1 sec. I'll get back up there. Oh. Oh, thank you!
Yeah, take that. Give me your shoes.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Did I just take it back? Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Here are my shoes. They're mine.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
How do I look?
Stupid. But so did I when I was wearing them. We're gonna see if we can get a resource pack that'll make them transparent.
I don't know. I don't mind it too much. It's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad.
I don't like the look of Minecraft armor. I just think it's kind of dumb.
I don't like it either, but I put up with it for utility.
Yeah, I feel you.
Whee!
I'm gonna put up with it for utility as well. But if we can fix it to where they're transparent, I would rather get to see
We
like
probably
the
can.
cool skins we all have personally.
I imagine it's probably, unless there's one that already works, it's probably as easy as just replacing the image file of the texture with nothing. Or with like a blank
Oh,
image.
you know what? Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I suggested earlier.
Oh, I didn't hear you
Yeah.
when you said it.
You replied to it.
Did I?
Yep.
I probably like heard some words and I was just like, yeah, Lauren.
Sorry.
As per usual.
I really don't remember. I guess I just completely... I mean, I do try and forget everything about anything involving any of you people, so...
Ow.
Not you, Jet. You're
As
different.
you should.
Okay.
You're separate from the rest of these schmucks.
Okay.
I wonder...
I mean, I imagine that would be the case since we've known each other for 11 years.
Yeah, stop saying it. I feel old.
Welcome to my world.
What do you... I'm wondering... No, we
What's
probably... I think we... Let's go one more. Let's go one more first.
Oh,
And then
okay.
I'll revise you on what I was about to say.
Revise me?
Yeah, that word works there.
Probably.
Not commonly said, but can work in that instance, I believe.
Dave, can it?
What was the...
how do you
what was the
guys?
phrasing?
I
What
was
do that?
I was telling Jet something, and then I was like, wait a second, let me do this, and then I'll revise you on this.
Dave, Michael, how do you guys
See,
want
Dave
to
doesn't
do
even know. That's how
stepping
crazy
down?
it is.
No,
I think
Dave
if
is
you-
pretty sure it's not.
I think it worked. I mean, you
think-
understood what I meant.
Yeah, I was gonna say the way that language works. If you say something and someone knows what you mean, then you say.
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah. I mean that's acceptable, I guess. Right. Okay, let's get on.
The same as it was, but bigger.
Yes. So yeah, I know we need to make it bigger, but I'm just wondering how you guys want to do the stepping down.
All right, I wanted to talk to you, and I do not want to interrupt them. So here we are in Mario Party again.
Okay.
So this is almost on level with the windmill. It's like 3 blocks lower than the top of it. Not the top of the spinny part, but the top of the roof.
Mm.
I think this is... Well, actually, now that I'm looking back at it, maybe we do want to go one more to the right? What do you think? Do we do one more change to the right and go up? Do we go... Here are our options. We stop here and start building out towards the altar and all for Rayquaza. That's option 1.
Yeah.
Option 2, do what we just did again. Take it over one more to the right, go up 3, etc., etc. That's option 2.
I think
Option
take it over one more to the right and then go up.
Okay, well, I guess you don't want to hear option C.
Oh, what was the other option?
Option C was if we're far enough to the right and we don't want to go more right, just have this last bit of steps go up 6.
I'm trying to see where the I guess. Huh. What I mean, how far out did you want us to go from the windmill? Because admittedly we are
about this
kind
far.
of...
One more to the... I mean, like, when we move to the right,
Wait,
we're
how
only
did I-
moving to the
how
right,
did I-
like, 2 blocks. So, like... Or no, we're not. No, we're not.
I did it.
Overall, we're moving to the right, like, 5 blocks because we moved the steps further to the right. So, I mean, 5 more blocks to the right, well, I think that would be just as fine, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I do worry about going forward more. Maybe going too far past the windmill. I don't know. Do you think that we should have the altar, like, lined up with the windmill, or just, like, not take that into consideration, really?
I mean, is the goal to kind of have Rayquaza, like, behind the windmill, or...
Just in this general area, he does not have to line up with the windmill. That's not anything fast and steady. Just the original idea was that he would be on top of the windmill, but then we decided to do this instead. The main thing is
Should
that
he
he's
be
making...
above the windmill? Sorry, should he be above, like, the height
No.
of the windmill?
Wait, what do you mean?
Should he, like... Because, I mean, we're not quite past the roof. I mean, I know you said, like, we would just go up 3 more.
We're 3 below the top of the roof. Not the tip of the windmill, but the top of the roof of the windmill. The windmill's... The top of that roof is 81. We're standing on 78.
Right.
But I also think we're far back enough that it looks comparable, but I don't mind going up another 3 either.
I think we should at least go up a little more, and then,
So then,
I'm
okay,
debating
so
if
we're
we
going
need
up.
more
So
right.
option 1 is out. So it's just, are we doing option 2 or 3? Are we going, like, 5 more blocks worth to the right, which is what will happen if we do what we've done so far? Or do we just have this last set of steps go up, like, 6 instead of 3?
I do like the idea of going up, like, 6, admittedly.
Let's do that.
But I don't know if we should go out more to the side. But we couldn't go out. It's either... The only way we're going to go out 6 is we have to just go up here, right?
I'm sorry, what do you mean?
So I kind of like the idea of like multiple of like when you get close to Rayquaza, you go automatically. It's just a climb of it's a stair climb. It's a big stair climb, and then
Yeah, that's neat.
reach
Do
the
you have a
platform.
place... I'm out of normal blocks. Place 3 blocks
Oh,
here so
my
I can
bad.
put the rest of these stairs here.
Okay.
I got my last 3
Yeah, so
stairs.
let's
I'm just
do
going to
that.
go get more Skyrus blocks after this. I might even go harvest some like Michael did earlier.
Oh,
I
my bad.
can't place when you're standing there.
I know I'm moving. I
Okay,
realized
here
that
we go.
after
Now this is 81. We are even with the top of the roof of the windmill.
Ah, dang it! I put one underneath.
It's fine.
Goodbye.
We'll pick it up later. All right. How you feel about this?
I like this.
It even looks like we're higher than the windmill, even though we're even with it just from the distance.
Mhm.
And then we can go forward with a bit here, and I kind of like the idea of we just go forward a tiny bit, and then we make the Rayquaza altar, and then after making the altar, if we want to do anything else anywhere else, we can, like, have it spread out from Rayquaza.
Okay.
Because I don't want to
Sounds
go... Yeah, I want Rayquaza to be right here, because I think we're already a little bit further out than Kyogre is, and they are supposed to be sort of a triangle, but it doesn't have to be, like, flawless, obviously, because that's annoying to deal with.
How far out do you want me to go? Like this is about
I think
3
you
out
should place
far?
those blocks and then stop, and we should just focus on fixing the stairwell.
Oh, okay. So
and
then
then
stop
do
here.
Yeah. We'll come up here and do Rayquaza after we handle this.
Okay, that's true. So how do we want to handle like the pattern for this? So that way it looks nice.
We're gonna have to make it the indented thing like what I did over here in the water. So like how this down here is indented, I just need to get more Skyrus, and then I think I can start doing it, and you can kind of follow my groove.
Okay. I have enough Skyrus. Oh, I do have enough Skyrus. I have like
There is a
48.
lot of Skyrus in there, actually. Do you have... I need just normal planks. Do you have some normal planks?
Yeah, I have 48 normal planks. Here you go.
Just give me like 20 of them. Okay.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
I was supposed to keep some, wasn't I?
Yeah, there you go. In case you need them, yeah. All right, let's go back
Thank
in
you.
with them so that chat can hear what they're doing.
Yeah.
Hello.
How's it going over
Hey.
there? Jet and I had to have some discussions about how we're doing this. I didn't want to interrupt Lone Wolf.
You're
We're
good.
having some discussions too.
What conclusions did you guys come to since chat didn't get to hear it? Give me like the Reader's Digest.
This would be easier if Slyro were here, so we'd have someone to blame when things go wrong.
Hey man, if stuff goes wrong, like you know what? That's par for the course. That's just what we're doing.
Yeah, it's true.
That's the fun of building. That's why the series has lasted so dang long.
I mean, the main...
This is gonna be awkward.
It seems
Jet.
like a really simple thing, but the main issue we're having is deciding on the radius of the top layer, because once that gets decided, everything else really falls into place. But it's more helpful if we have more detail. So we're kind of... The thing we're bumping up against mostly is which details we want to cement in first. Like the size of Kyogre, how deep Kyogre is, how big do we want the opening.
Kyogre definitely took philosophy courses in college, so he's gonna be pretty deep.
Yeah, I've always thought that.
I think the depth of Kyogre, honestly, kind of is going to end up being determined by these stairs because, well, I mean, you can change the direction that Kyogre is facing, right?
Yes.
All right, never mind then.
I just think it would be better if he was facing this direction simply because everybody else is. I know that that's not necessary. That's not like a necessary thing, but it just sort of...
Actually, this is a good question. I'm going to run over here so we can all discuss this right now since we're doing the second altar now. Groudon is easy to fix, and honestly, so is Rayquaza. Kyogre is always going to be the problem child because water sucks. But
Yeah, that's true.
and also this is also really easy to change later on. Like chisel stuff is the easiest thing in the world. Do we want them all looking in the same cardinal direction? Do we want them all looking towards the center of their triangle? Do we want them to be completely like not pay attention to the others at all, like just place them however we want in the moment at that
Kyogre
location?
needs to be facing northwest, east, or south because that is probably where the staircase will end in one of those sides. Because I wouldn't want the staircase to end on like the corner and then you have to like go in. That would be weird.
Oh, I don't think you were here when we talked earlier. I don't think... Is someone catching a Pokemon?
I guess so.
Yeah, there was a Clobopus.
Oh. What we're going to do is when you guys take this down to Kyogre, there's going to be a bit of like an air gap between the bottom and where Kyogre is.
Yeah.
So that... Because I don't want you to be able to walk up into his fin, basically.
Turn to cool.
So, like, there's going to be, like the block, like, here, like, where his fin are. Like, you're going to stop going down there.
So Kyogre will be below, and then I guess the entire bottom floor can just be like a radial.
The people who are
viewing
coming down here to
platform.
look at Kyogre, you're always going to be standing on a platform, I think, slightly higher than him, or there needs to be, like, a bigger air gap to where you cannot reach Kyogre.
Okay. Well, if the platform that is at the bottom goes all the way around, then I don't care what direction Kyogre faces.
Okay. Yeah, I wish I could better explain this to you guys, what I'm trying to get across.
I think I can envision something that I'm assuming you are envisioning.
I think I'm getting it, yeah.
Basically, like, assume that Kyogre is at the bottom down below right now, right?
Yeah.
And I'm standing here. So either one of two things needs to happen. Either I need to be, like, probably this block right here. This is, like, there's space here, probably just water, actually. Probably there won't be a block even between me and Kyogre, or maybe there will, something like that. So basically, like, I cannot reach Kyogre. Or I need to be one layer higher than Kyogre.
Yeah.
And that could be
I
like
think
if
one
this
layer
was
higher is
this
good.
could be closer to Kyogre if I was one layer higher than him. I think I like the idea better where you are on the same layer as Kyogre, but you like there's something blocking it. Maybe even a fence actually around him to where I can't get to and touch him.
Do you know what I
But-
think on that? No, Chaos Glass Panes.
Glass panes could be cool.
Yeah,
That could definitely work. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, I think you guys have a general gist of what I'm saying, and I trust
We've
you guys
got
to work out
a
something.
general idea.
Yeah.
I think that if
Bad
we
call.
are on
Widely
the
regarded
same,
as a bad move. Michael thinking. The whole world.
if we are on the same level as Kyogre at the bottom, I want him to be facing wherever these stairs end, so that you walk facing like you walk
Well,
to the
keep
bottom
in
and he's
mind-
facing you.
Keep in mind, Michael, you're going to be able to walk up on Kyogre from 2 locations.
Why?
Because look all the way over there. The altar is going to reach out to that as well. To that other platform out there.
Are we gonna have 2
This
staircases going
direction,
down?
this direction I'm swimming in.
No, wait, this is like going in. There's staircases all the way around. It's going
Yeah.
down.
Yes.
Yes. So there are stairs from each
So
which
how are
way.
you going to? How are you going to? So there's going to be more than one staircase going down.
Yeah, it's like a funnel was my idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then okay. Well then I want one of the staircases to be where he's facing. Is my point.
You guys make this, and we'll place Kyogre after the fact. We'll work out what they're because it's easy to change chisel stuff. I thought that it might heavily affect the way that you put Kyogre's like altar down, but I'm starting to think it won't matter.
I mean, it sounds like we're probably going to make this like a circle.
Yeah, it's supposed
So
to
it
be a
won't
circle.
really-
That's
Yeah. So
accurate.
it won't. So it won't matter. Like it's going to be like every side is even.
Yeah,
We're out of Skyrus.
I'm not out of Skyrus. You're out of Skyrus?
I'm out of Skyrus.
Oh, of normal blocks. Well,
Yeah.
here,
Uh,
come here, Jet.
Michael, drop into a different chat with me real quick so you don't disturb them because I think
Oh no.
there's a.
Did you drop it?
No. We're breaking blocks now, Jet. So like we're getting refunds basically. So I think here.
Oh, okay.
Do you have slabs and stairs?
No, I just have planks now. Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right, so we have to change all of this into slabs and stairs. I think this is actually, thankfully, going to work out better than I thought it would when I was trying to do the transition bit. I had to replace this step with a slab, I think, and then, like, mix up the way the stairs worked. So what we're doing now is you see how it is down there?
Mm-hmm.
Down here with this? So, like, we're trying to take it all the way to link up with that.
Okay.
So I think we're probably going to want to step here, I think, and therefore I am. This may be a one-person job. I'm not sure.
Yeah, what I was gonna do is I was gonna try to make it like the outline match, and then because I don't know I don't know how to work with these things really well. Ah.
Break that. All right.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Trying to work out the
Ah,
exact
now I
dimensions
fell.
for turning here. Jessica.
My bad.
Lauren, what
I
are
went
you doing?
swimming. Lauren's in here?
She's so
Oh,
quiet.
you know. Oh,
Orange.
you know.
You already know.
I'm not Sly. Don't ever do that to me again. Don't ever.
Sorry.
I can't believe you would compare me to that man.
I know. None can compare to him, to be honest.